Welcome everybody to the Genesis Mindset. So we have a very special guest today. Well, one of the most special guests today. We got an Australian,
Your friend,
storm right here.
your friend Sommi. Welcome everybody. Please like and subscribe to Stevie. I love and appreciate all of you. I watch Stevie's videos, all of them. Stevie was diving deep into Atropa ecosystem, pulse chain and everything as well. Also respect Stevie. Stevie's a believer. It's very controversial right now to be a believer. This ain't his first rodeo or my first rodeo either. We're going to be speaking about a lot. The pDAI, guys, I'm not going to shut up about pDAI. The mind share is exploding, by the way. As the price goes down, the Telegram's going up. My Telegram's going up. People want to hear about it. It's literally, it's explosive. I've never seen anything like it. It's interesting. I mean, like a year ago when EHEX died, it just like its heartbeat went to zero. For some reason, the pDAI price is going down and its heart rate is accelerating. How's that happen? So that's why it's going to be fascinating. We've got a lot of topics to cover today. Let's continue.
Yeah, so I think, Sommi, the first thing that I wanted to cover was this concept of the fork. So yesterday, obviously, we saw Maria dumping Atropa, and again, there was all this hate directed at Maria. And I think one of the things that I heard from that stream straight up was, I listened to one of Maddie's spaces and they were saying, oh, we don't want to include Maria in the new wallet airdrops. And I was like, well, this doesn't sound right at all. And
did they say that? Did they do that? They said that.
Yeah. And I was like, that doesn't sound right,
bro. That.
Yeah. So, and everybody I've spoken to about it, nobody feels right about it. I'm all for a solution. We have to fix whatever this issue is. We have to fix it, but just forking or creating a meme and then bootstrapping off liquidity, it doesn't seem like the right solution to me. So you were in amongst it. What was your feel towards it? How did you see everything go down?
Let's share my screen for just 2 seconds right now for the audience before I continue. Just to let you know, guys, obviously, guys, I love Maddie. I love everyone in the community. Every time Maddie launches a coin, it does this. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I want the new pDAI to be in. I don't know. It's just okay. Now we can go back to me now. So look, yeah. So look, the fork talk. Friends, you gotta. Okay, look, I have, just to let you know at home, I've got friends and family. Yeah, I talk to them different. How I talk on camera a bit. All right. When I know stuff, I tell them I know stuff. Okay. When I'm out here in like public universe world, I'm like, you know what? Even though you're like 90% sure, it ain't 100. So like, oh, could be, could not. Okay. I'm just telling you that. Okay. But I'm going unhinged. Okay. I'll just tell you now. Okay. The fork that's proposed, that's fishy as hell. I'll tell you now, it's fishy as hell. I was on Matty Allen's stream yesterday with Kareem, Fast Abdul, Mr. Crispy Man, Crispy Bacon. And it was proposed on the stream. Richard starts, this is so weird, man. In the middle of our stream, Richard, obviously watching, tweets a storm again and proposes at the end, let's do an air, it doesn't even say, it says like, oh, you could do an airdrop fork. Okay, now, that was in the middle of the stream. We spoke about it and whatever, okay. 60 minutes later, literally 1 hour later, I see a proposal from Maddie. Hey, let's do a pDAI fork. And I'm thinking, that's weird, bro. There are 7,150 people in the pDAI Telegram. How come a proposal is coming from the pDAI haters? That's weird. People who don't even believe. I found that very, very weird. So something rubbed me differently about that. Wrong. I was like, something's weird, man. Someone's whispering in someone's ear. That makes no sense. Okay, like you care so much about that to move something out.
The fast action though. Do you agree? Like, I mean, yes, I see what you're saying, but also the fast action is like, okay, well, that's actually good. In the sense
fast
of
action. Yeah,
like
okay.
Acting fast.
Let the market decide. Let the community decide. If people want to go and join that, I guess we'll see. We'll see. I've never seen anybody mildly excited about it at all in any talk whatsoever. That's how I'm reading it out here. So I guess we'll see. Look, the EHEX PHEX thing. We'll see what people want to do when it comes to that. Do they want to move on to this fork? To me, it's all fishy. All of it's fishy. Something's weird about it. Also, like, friends, I'm going to tell you. Okay, it's on chain on the evidence. Okay, if I don't tell you this now, then you'll probably get linked a video of something I made many months ago. Okay, so explain to me how the inflation that's happening from the Vietnamese kids' dong right now, how come that's important, but the 16 billion pDAI, whatever, that was minted at the start, that wasn't important? How come and then Richard tweeted about it 6 or 7 times. Like he never saw, why has this coin got an extra 16 billion tokens? Put 2 and 2 together, man. Obviously, something's going out, some orchestration. Okay. And by the way, he had 1 year and 9 months to think about that, almost 2 years. So that's how I see it. You know, so look, people are open to interpretation. Okay, another thing, friends, people have what we call like a recency bias with stuff. So the information that comes out last, it's important in your mind. Okay, but I know this as an investor. I know this. Okay, and it's tough. But when you look back, you step back, okay, and you look at the forest instead of looking at trees, there are still a string of 15 actions, which shows me there's a benevolent actor here that wants this thing to work from the start. And just because the recent FUD tweet storm has happened, I've got to separate that recency bias because I still stack it up. I go, okay, there's a tweet FUD storm that happened up here, but there's still these 15 pieces of information minting. Those friends as well, but it's so obvious, dude. The pDAI was minted 2 days before the chain launched. God, I just can't figure it out. That's why I'm joking. Did the Vietnamese kid hack Richard's PC? Hack him and secretly install a way to get the pDAI to be minted 2 days before we launched Pulse Chain? Okay. Some people say, yes, that happened. Okay, cool. You move aside. No crying in the casino. For the rest of us, I don't think that's by chance. You know, that's still how I see the picture. These new pieces of information being thrown out and everything out here, I think it's orchestration. I think it's a shake weak hands. I'm proud of the plan. The plan's working. And also spoke to Stevie just now. I've already made a video, friends. You checked my latest video, one of my latest videos as well. If you were to ask me, I think Ethereum's price has disappointed. That's just my guess. I think Richard has lowered his target for the Ethereum bull market. And when I calculated last year what we needed for the dream to happen, if it was happening, speculation, I needed about a $14,000 or $15,000 ETH. Okay. If you look back, do you guys notice how 2-3 months ago, Richard was, he started snapping at Ethereum? He said, Vitalik, start sending postcards. He started saying stuff like, Ethereum, start marketing. You're not doing the marketing. Start telling him about this stuff. I feel like he was basically like, man, do I really have to go through this next step? That's pretty much how I was interpreting it. Could be wrong. Just a peanut brain wearing a Pikachu hat. Yeah, I got peg nipples. Nothing is financial advice. That's how I'm interpreting it. I'm like, okay, he obviously saw Ethereum is going to let us down. That's why I back him though. Okay, there's a plan. There's a bigger plan out here, and this is outside of our control. But friends, this is why you watch my videos as well, man. Billionaires, friends, it's not an accident. Okay, whenever they're cornered, they know how to make the right decision on average. Yeah, they've got a great decision tree, better than you and me. You and I probably have to think about stuff for like 3 months. What do I do to find the right thing? He probably thinks about it in 30 minutes. He runs. And by the way, shout out to Migueli, Dollar Cost Crypto. He hung out with Richard Hart in person in Miami. And they weren't always talking about crypto, but he said, when the guy thinks, they said, hey, should we go to, they're even talking about choosing restaurants. Okay. They think, hey, should we go to Macy's or should we go to this Italian place? Yeah. And then he would calculate it in his head. And he's like, oh, let's go here because it's closer to the beach. There's more girls there. Let's go. And the time is whatever. Like he thinks like that with everything. Okay. Everything. And that's why he's gifted.
Able to take in all pieces of information fast.
Exactly. Does that make sense, Steve? How we're dealing with how stuff. And by the way, that's my theory with the Ethereum stuff and things out here, friends. I still believe. We've got a lot of stuff to go through. So let's continue.
Yeah, no, just keep going with the flow, man. So obviously,
actually, sir, let's read Mr. Paladin. Great question. I know you say everything's cheap. All the cheap stuff I got to got into is way down even cheaper. There has to be a switch in the cycle that gets people back in, right? Mr. Paladin, 100%, you're right, that gets people back in. Whatever force is keeping Ethereum down is keeping everyone down. Okay, Ethereum is like we're basically you and me and Ethereum are holding hands in the park, and a thunderstorm comes on top of our head, and it's raining. You know, and then you're looking at Ethereum, and you're like, "Hey, you're pretty wet. What's keeping you wet?" And you look up, and there's a cloud. You know, and that cloud's on top of all of us. That's what's happening right now. Ethereum ETH BTC ratio is an abomination right now. We're in freak accident territory. I'm hoping it's a USD price triggering that gets us over there. Honestly, I was hoping Ethereum is $7,000 by now, going back off last year, minimum. It's not. It's down closer to 2. How are you 2? So that's what we're dealing with. So we need ETH to go higher. And if you watch my videos, you know, the business ISM cycle, the business cycle hasn't actually started yet. It actually hasn't started yet, which is funny. Everyone says it's ended and it's going to a recession. So we haven't ticked up to 52. Business ISM still around 50. It's been a very, very, very long time. So that's what we're waiting for. So some people say it's never going to happen. I still believe. So I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, we got Big Banana that just joined as well. What's going on, Big Banana?
Hey boys, it's the fellow Aussie here. How are we all going?
Oh, another Aussie. What's going on, man? Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Hey, Sommi. I'm not
Hello,
sure
sir. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you remember me, bro, but you covered my story on your show a while ago. I'm the guy who crashed out on nodes in the last bear market and then managed to get it back to even.
I do, sir. I do. I called you the Big Banana. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And I love that. I love that you gave me that nickname. I love that nickname so much.
Yeah, everyone knows, guys. He rocked up in the channel. His name was BB. No avatar, no nothing, I think. And I was just like, Mr. Big Banana. I just kept calling him Mr. Big Banana. After 3 times, it just stuck. Now he's actually Big Banana.
Oh man, yeah. I found the picture, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
That's awesome.
But yeah, man. Look, Sommi, I've been in this pDAI thing since December 23. It was the first coin I bought on Pulse Chain. That was my first.
Wow,
one.
that was the first one.
That was the first one.
Wow.
I managed to, with my last 5% of my stack, I just got lucky on some airdrop and managed to get a 12x. I took it out and then I found your videos and they got me onto Pulse Chain. And then from there, I was like, okay, I know I got lucky with, literally I got lucky with 2 or 3 memes. And then I was like, okay, when I heard your message, Sommi, about holding, like as long as you can. And then that Dumb Money film came out about Roaring Kitty. I was like, all right, yeah, this is the way. This is the way.
You know what, as well, can we just, let's show the audience, flip to my screen, sir. I just want to show everyone this chart. This is pDAI, okay, friends? So this was like, Stevie, was Maria buying down here on the 99.93% down here?
I don't know, to be honest. I wasn't.
Okay.
I'm not too sure.
Well, if you were buying down here, I think Mr. Cash Money was. I think he said he got 5 million pDAI for like $40. It must have been down here. So that's awesome. So what we're talking about December, you got in like right here, bro. This is funny, Mr. Big Banana. Right here, and then it went on a whopping 128x. Actually, it's still up right now, 5.6x from that moment. Now, obviously, what do people look at? They go, "Oh,
2 times now."
I know, but yeah, look at it. Everyone says that.
Still holding.
That's right, bro. Nothing in the ecosystem is up from that December point, except this, which is insane. Also, friends, I'll show you the pDAI to pulse ratio, dude. This. Look, I don't care what he tweets, guys. I don't care what he tweets. This is a Richard Hart chart. Okay. There's only one man in crypto who does this chart. Okay. You can see this. There's literally only one man in crypto. Okay. And I've seen it with Hex. Okay. So I don't care if people see my confidence of anything and they say, hey, you know what, friends, guess what? Okay. I use people's confidence as a fading signal too. Yeah. If Ty Lopez comes in and launches 15 meme coins, and Britney Spears starts launching like coins or something in crypto, and they're so confident it's going to do well, it's not necessarily my signal to go jump in, okay? Also, remember Richard Hart having the confidence to raise $1 billion with PulseX? Yeah, guess what? Guess what the right move was? Actually not to participate. So just because you might see someone who's convicted in their decision, it doesn't necessarily mean they're correct. Okay, so I'm just telling you that. But with me, I still continue to hold. That's it. I don't think this chart's an accident. Okay, and we just got. I'll just show you now. This is exactly from the bottom, written here, 555,555x to $1. So remember I told you guys earlier, recency bias, where you get new information in your head, and because it's recent, you think it's most important, but actually it's not. It's just that it came late. It came later, right? So imagine, for example, you found out there was a Minter exploiter today, and then tomorrow you found out, oh, but it's 555,555x to $1. And then you found out the next day, oh, pDAI was minted 2 days before the Pulse Chain mainnet launch. And then you found out the day later, oh, pDAI was the first logo in PulseX. And then you found out all this information. Oh, Richard Hart's tweeted 7 times out pDAI, actually 31 times. If we inverted the release of the news, so if I told you the FUD first, and then I gave you the like 15 pieces of evidence after that, what are you going to feel? You're going to wait a minute. Something don't add up right. But that's because I flipped it. But what's happened to us now? The early believers find the information out. Now we're in a shakeout. So I just want everyone to know that. Okay. So if you look at it from that perspective, it might just get you to think things through these differently. But honestly, if you want to get out, you want to rotate. I mean, like follow the old way. Okay. Richard's clear. He's basically the way I interpret it. The blockchain. If you don't believe in this coin and you don't like it, and you think value extracting, Vietnamese kids dong, follow PulseX. That's what he said. Rotate into PulseX, go buy some JPEG tickers. That's what he's done. I can tell you right now, they tried to fork Bitcoin to make a Bitcoin Cash, make faster blocks, and it's new, and they're going to remove whatever. They could have changed the addresses to release the coins. Community stayed. Okay. They forked Ethereum though. Ethereum Classic. Well, Ethereum we're on now is the fork of Ethereum, so it's gone both ways. Okay, so right now there's like this pDAI fork thing. I'll be honest, no one's interested. Literally, no one's interested. Who owns pDAI? The people who are interested is, I'll be honest, it's the classical, it's Hex Maxis, it's people who are anti pDAI. So honestly, I'll be honest. I know what they say. There's a lot of true information. I'm looking at you on one side. I go, something don't add right, bro. It's like everyone who didn't like the coin wants to do this move. You know, it's literally like your worst enemy saying, hey, come into this dark room here. Oh, what's that sharp object? Oh, it's for cutting tomatoes. Why else would it be in there? You know what I mean? Oh, there's no windows in this room. Yeah, that's literally, that's what I see out here. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and stuff out here. Maybe we can continue, friends.
What I'm interested in, do you guys have how deep is your understanding of the ability to fork the actual contract? I think you were in those discussions. I listened to like halfway through one of the spaces, Sommi. I know maybe Fast Abdul is kind of all over that. Was there any talk about actually forking the contract itself?
Yeah, I think they said like fork it. Basically, they went off Richard's suggestion, like fork it just to have another new coin. Look, just something was fishy. I was just like, oh, let's just go fork it and move on. I don't know, man. If you guys go through it, you know what I mean. Just think about it how I put it to you. Like, hey, we don't like your coin and we hate all of this. Well, we have a suggestion for you. Let's go fork this and move it out. It's something that, by the way, as well, this thing as well, man. Like, this chart is not the chart of anything else, okay? It's not the chart of anything else. I go back to the USD chart. This chart is not the thing. Nothing is like nothing we have on Pulse chains like this, friends. Maybe PTGC, okay? But you get what I mean, okay? Nothing's like it. Hex ain't like this. Ink ain't like this. Pulse ain't like this. PulseX ain't like nothing's like this. That's it, okay? So I'm interested. I don't care what people say. I don't care if they say, oh, allegedly this and that is a Vietnamese kid's dong. I don't care. I've explained this. I actually mentioned it in my videos earlier, okay, on Juicy News, okay? In crypto, I look at the chart first, okay? I look at the chart first to remove my bias. What has it been doing? And then what's the story out there that people are throwing out? This chart is good. The story out there is bad. I'm like, interesting. The chart is good, but the story out there is bad. So it doesn't mean fade. It doesn't mean follow. It doesn't mean anything. Just that's interesting, you know? There's also the opposite. So I look at, say, Pulse chain prices look really bad, right? Pulse chain, Pulse X, Hex, and everything, right? They look really bad compared to everything else. Hex is down 99%. You know what I mean? Like, how can you get worse than that? 99%. So what's the narrative out there? The narrative is that people say Hex is dead. That's what everyone in the crypto industry says. Well, yeah, with us and like 6,000 people, we're nothing, man. There's 400 million people in the crypto industry. They're all saying Hex is dead. So I look at the chart. They say Hex isn't, Pulse chain and Pulse X is dead, and Richard's a rugger. He's gone. So I'm looking for like, wait, I don't think it's dead, man. You know what I mean? So you get the point, right? It's like there's strong fundamentals. There's a community there. So that doesn't fit what the mainstream says out here. So that's what I'm looking at. By the way, that's buying low, selling high. All I'm doing, all I've described to you is when something's low, can we buy low? Here we have Mr. Cash Money as well. This man literally gave me goosebumps, right? Thank you. You are here, sir. This is a man who actually is reading the blockchain.
Listen, guys, my power is out and I'm waiting for it to come back on. So my battery's running low. But listen, man, did you guys see the tweet? Did you guys see the account? Did you guys scream the holdings out loud from top to bottom?
Which tweet? Which account?
What? Bro, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, bro.
Okay, listen. Tweet now, sir?
No. Go on my account, bro. Big Whale Pulse X, and look at the account that I posted there, big man. This solidifies it. This is it, bro. The keys are in the wallet. The wallet is now making moves, testing out PMaker vaults. It has the supply.
So what's your Twitter again? What's your Twitter? Let me get it up for the audience. Your Twitter is
Big Whale Pulse X. Okay, listen, but fuck all that shit. Just listen, bro. This is the most important thing. Let's stop filibustering this shit, bro. Listen, man. What is in the holdings of the account that I posted, bro? Read it out loud. Scream it out loud from top to bottom, bro. What is it? PMaker fork, bananas. pDAI. No, hold on. I don't have it in front of me. Get it on your screen, bro. Show it on the screen right here, right now, man. Blockchain speech, bro. Listen, bro. Put it up right now, the account. Not my account. Okay, there it is. Go down. First, go down. No, is that the account I just posted? That's not it, bro. The account that I just posted, bro.
Ah. All right, 1 second.
Like an hour ago. And I say,
the token is called bananas as well.
Listen, man, it says no, man, stop joking around, bro. Listen, man, blockchain is speaking. The wallet, stop playing around, man. The wallet is speaking to you, bro. It has the keys, the MakerDAO supply that controls PMaker, bro, and the holdings in the wallet. What do they say, bro? Put it on screen so everybody can see. We can all scream it out loud together, bro. PMaker fork, bananas. EHEX fork, EHEX fork, pDAI fork. Oof. And then what?
MTV.
I can't see, bro.
Maker.
No.
PMaker fork.
Bananas. Different. So somebody said MTV. Look at those trend. There's other coins in there that people just said after I posted it. Look at the actual coin. So look, the original message, and I got it posted on my Twitter. You can check, bro. Is read it there. Click that. Okay, my power's back on. Click that right there. Scream it out loud, bro. What the holdings are. Scream it out loud, everybody, all at once.
Maker.
The original. Oh man. So the account changed the original. Wait, I got pictures, bro. Hold on. How do I get pictures? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay, man. Go to the transactions because you got to make this clear to the audience, bro. Go to the transactions, see the shit coins that were just sent there, and then remove them off the schedule and read from top to bottom. It says the message is PMaker fork, bananas. EHEX fork, pDAI fork, oof. Prime ape. That's from the wallet holding the keys, bro. That's from the wallet holding the keys to PMaker, bro. And look at the transactions. It's transacting online right now, bro. Testing PMaker vaults, brother. It's the keys sitting right there. 200, what is it? 230,000 PMaker sitting in the account. $2 million worth, right?
240,000, yeah.
PMaker, right? PMaker tokens, right?
PMaker. Yep.
There's the keys to PMaker. And then take away the shit coins and put it in this order where it was when I posted it. It was make
his phone's just died. I don't know how to put it in the order that he's asking
So
about.
are we suggesting that coin bananas, which I was joking about, he was actually communicating, he was doing a swap there or something, is going, hey, this coin bananas, is actually using it to talk? Is that what we're implying here? Like PMaker fork bananas, pDAI bananas. I think is maybe wait for the big whale Cash Money to come and confirm that. That'll be funny. That would be funny if that was actually, because I just saw the bananas and I'm like, oh, he's got a bananas coin straight away, but it's actually could be pointing to something. Awesome. So you remove these ones.
We've also got bananas in here. We've got Big Banana in here.
Like, bro, what are the chances?
It's not my
We've
wallet.
got Mr. Big Banana in here.
I know it's not your wallet, but even like, bro, his name's Cash Money. We're talking about pegging a dollar stablecoin. His name's Cash Money. I'm just like, what's even going on, bro?
You know, we got.
So what he was saying, I think, go to the transactions. Was there something to do with the transactions that came? Oh, there's all these little ones.
You know,
so
guys, we've got
really,
200,000 members in this community. You know how easy it would be to socially engineer scenarios? You know, like people think there's these Illuminati conspiracy theories or whatever, where they control the whole world, but a billionaire can easily socially engineer a small community of 250,000 people and play this game. Like, this is so orchestrated, it's not funny.
Do you guys want to, if you go to Richard Hart's bio, you know when he says Richard doesn't communicate he literally says everything except the word blockchain, just to let you know. He literally says everything except blockchain. Do you know that? He says he says on his Twitter bio, Richard doesn't communicate on Twitter. He actually says it's the first thing. That's why this thing could be just a big psyops, as you saw Mr. Big Banana.
And he's also got a past tweet where he says he's had friends tweet bad things about Hex and good things about Hex. He's definitely playing both sides, doing Hegelian dialectics and all that sort of stuff. Like, I just think he's wizarding. You know, he's the Wizard of Oz. Well, hopefully not at the end. Hopefully we find out he actually is a wizard.
Yeah. So, but for everyone who's joining as well, my theory was literally Ethereum let us down. It's meant to be 6K instead of like 2K right now. This is oh crap, I have to get more supply in stronger hands to continue the dream. I have to do it now. That's my interpretation. Other people can do that. Mr. Cash Money's back, bro. Let's continue.
Look, I got it right here on my screen because my power went off, so it saved it. I don't know if you guys can see, but we're going to see the exact thing. Hold on. I don't know how to show this. Oh my God. How can I take a picture of this, bro?
So can you screenshot it and then put it maybe in my Telegram and then I'll show it on my screen? Or share it to Stevie?
I'm going to screenshot it right now. Hold on.
You can show us now. You're on the full screen now. Or you can take a screenshot and send it to me.
Oh, yeah, you can just show your phone now. Let me show you.
Just the way this is all being done, bro.
I'm looking, bro. I'm looking. I'm looking.
Okay. Read it out loud from top to bottom, bro.
Okay, unhighlights. You got PMaker, bananas, Hex fork, pDAI fork, oof, prime ape. Dude, let me screenshot that. Just stay there. Put it up. Put it back out.
Wait, let me. Blockchain is speech, bro. Blockchain is speech, and the keys to Maker DAO is telling you this before people started setting shit coins.
Okay, that's awesome, man. Let me see.
The control is right there, bro. There's the keys in the wallet, and check the transactions, brother. It's transacting right now in PMaker, bro. Testing functions. Hold on. So did you screenshot that? Because when I do it, when I clear the page, it's gonna be gone, bro.
Hang on, sir. Please leave. Mine's blurry. Might have to take it again. But what I can do is
take a screenshot right now, and I'll send it onto your thing right now, bro. This solidifies everything, bro. This is it.
So what can I ask? This wallet you found, which one specifically is that again for the audience at home so they know this wallet? So we have PMaker, bananas, PHEX and pDAI, oof, Prime Ape. That's what it is. I've got the picture here. Yeah, sweet. So
I'll send you the account number as well. Hold on.
Oh, there it is. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, friends. We got screenshots.
You got the screenshots?
Yeah, it's in Prime Ape. Yeah, sweet. So they posted it in my chat. Thank you so much, sirs, to Mr. JS.
Okay, and now you want the account number?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me copy and I'll put it in the
discussion.
I don't know, bro. I'm on my phone and then I have it here. I'm gonna send it to Coexistent Steven right now, to his on X here.
Sommi, I'll send it to your I'll send it to your I'll send it to you on Telegram.
Guys,
I'll literally make a tweet right now.
How much PMaker is in there, bro? How much is in the account?
Well, there's
240,000, sir. Wait, didn't they say we needed 150,000 to do anything? But this wallet's sitting with 240,000.
Brother, I already told you at the fork, okay, the deployer bot rated LP. LP had more position than actual wallets, bro. That's why when you got your coins, you got everything that was in your wallet. You didn't get your LP positions. Where did they go? Deployer bot, bro. And before PLS was even implemented as the gas coin, because when on the fork, PWETH was the gas coin, right? And the deployer bot ran through all the liquidity pools, and then a function was called to remove PWETH as the gas coin and to implement PLS as the gas coin. But you know PLS is an ERC20 contract, right? It was deployed on Ethereum and the supply forked over, and it forked over PLS from WPLS. So that's why PLS and WPLS are interchangeable one for one. And that's why PWETH, PWETH, and PLS are interchangeable one for one, because they are all the same coin. So the Ethereum supply was 1 million X, right? So now we can get into something else, right? We can even get into like when the Hex OA moved its bag into the sack, and everybody says it was at the worst possible price, right? So,
Mr. Cash Money,
if you can understand it, right? Then you can understand that he got fair market value. And if you want to know what the price of PLS is, you can figure that out, what the fair market value of PLS is right now. It's right now, PLS on paper, what it should be worth is 0.00203 with an Ethereum price of $2,080.
That's a 20x SAC price, isn't it? 20, is that 20 or yeah, 0.002?
Was higher than that, but you have to take into account at that time the Ethereum supply was lower, and now it's been inflated since then. So if you want to calculate it at that before the ETH inflation price, it's exactly what the SAC paid was fair market value, bro. PLS is Ethereum just 1 million X, bro. So you can make your calculations like that to find the real true value, bro. And to see that the actual SAC price, true market value at right now's price is 203. That's the what it's worth, bro. That's what it's worth.
Sir,
so it's undervalued by almost 90x right now, bro.
Sir, can we go through this? So my friend Daz, he said, Mr. 99 said that wallet that you showed, apparently they said that is DE Chief. I don't know what DE Chief is. They said these PMaker can't be used. That's what 99 said.
What are you talking about? Man, fuck what these people say, bro. Go to transactions and watch the transactions and see the PMaker being fucking used. See,
wow, so it's actually being used on. It actually is being used on chain
now, bro. Do you guys not listen, man? Oh my god, bro. Come on, man.
That'd be funny. See, but this, I think we're glad if this turns out to be true. I just want everyone at home. You gotta understand.
Don't take my word. Bring it up on screen and look at the transactions. Show everybody right now. Show it being used, bro.
So it's received. It's received.
We're not
And then
looking at received, bro. Received are not transactions, bro.
I understood. I'm looking at
Speech
transactions.
are transactions from the wallet, brother.
So sending, that's the
So
speech.
it's pulled.
Send. So you got push, you got
So-
pull, you got push, right?
Yeah.
So it's pulling and pushing. It's
Oh, hey,
depositing.
look at this. He's used 369 maker right there. 0.0 on a
listen,
356.
On the Ethereum side.
These are the keys to P Maker, and they are functioning and making live transactions right now on the blockchain, bro. And you have the words of the blockchain that were the coins lined up that you have the screenshot of, and you can scream it out loud, bro. And it tells you everything. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That'll be. Oh, so I want everyone at home just for a second so we know, recap thoughts. So, friends, you're witnessing in real time. Okay. We have 99 people in one side of the room saying one thing. It's
We don't
wrong,
need to
it's
recap
bad,
and
it
talk
can't
about
work.
bullshit
And
people.
here we
Those
are
people are
checking
bullshit.
stuff.
Let's stop filibustering and just get to the point. Those people don't know what they're talking about. Here's the proof in front of you. Don't speak about anybody else, bro. Show what is on chain, bro. Show the speech in the account. Show the transactions. Show the keys, bro. Show the supply and show that the supply is actively working right now in the P Maker vaults, bro. In P Maker protocol right now. The keys are interacting with it.
Awesome. So I think someone said, Stevie, you're not on the same transactions page.
I don't know how to. I'm on the transactions page. I don't understand how it cannot be the transactions page.
Hold on. What account are you on?
I'm on the DDC0 wallet.
Hold on. I just refreshed. Yeah, DDC0. Okay, so let me go. So you see, refresh your page. You see at the top, 3 hearts were received.
We got 1 heart received. Yes.
Okay, refresh your page, bro. Your internet's out of style, bro. You must be in the Western world, bro. Internet's very garbage
We're
over
in the
there.
land down under, bro. Everything's a little bit.
Oh, it should be quick there then.
By the way, Kim joined. Do you have anything to say, Kim? So you joined maybe like 5 or 10 minutes ago.
So, okay, you see the 3 hearts there?
Hang on, Cash Money. Yeah. Oh, okay. Just wait.
Okay.
Just want to see.
Go down
Okay.
a little bit, and there, boom, transactions. You see 150 maker fork burn, 150 maker fork mint.
Where?
What?
Oh, yes. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Guys,
That was on the
what
23rd
is
of
going on here, man?
Let me, I got a screenshot that on the page.
Hold on. Because
But that's
this
the actual
wallet
maker.
here is known as making a lot of ETH transactions, right? And now it started making PLS transactions. So you should click on the text and just because it says maker fork, let's not trust, let's verify. Click on the transaction hash to make sure it's a transaction in P Maker on Pulse Chain.
It's not on PMaker because it's saying maker.
Maker fork. That's
No, it's
P Maker,
maker.
brother.
It says maker. It doesn't say maker fork.
Then you're looking at the wrong transactions, bro. We're looking at, oh shit, hold on.
Do you know what?
Hey, Sommi, I got a new hat idea for you, sir.
Yo, here, look, I'm going to show you on my screen right now. You want to see on my screen? I don't know what your screen is seeing, man. Inflate my screen again, bro.
Hey, Sommi, can you make a tinfoil hat and then just post pDAI stickers all over it?
I would love to, sir. But
That'd be so
I don't know. We might run out of time. Everyone else might have to get a tinfoil hat for their logos if this thing turns out to be true. If we can see,
doesn't matter, bro.
Every conspiracy theory turns out to be true eventually on a long enough timeline. You just got to hold.
No, that's not true. Can you see?
yeah, that is. We're looking at it.
Maker fork.
P Maker fork minus 1.11. We got it.
And
Can
see,
someone in?
minus 150?
Wow, that's actually the P Maker fork. So he's actually sent from the P Maker fork, the one that people said that he could never move.
It's coming out of the MakerDAO protocol, bro. And it's interacting with MakerDAO on Pulse Chain. This wallet holds the keys and you've seen the message, bro, before the shit coins started coming in. But if you really want to get into detail, just remove the shit coins that were received in that wallet in the last 45 minutes since my power went off, and you'll get the exact same screenshot and the exact same message. And if you scream that message out loud, bro, it's what it is, bro. Blockchain is speech, bro. Richard Hart speaks to the blockchain, bro. Maker fork, bananas. Hex fork, die fork. Oof, prime ape.
That's awesome, man.
Bro, the speech does not get any more clear than that. From the keys to fucking Maker fucking DAO and transacting on Pulse Chain, bro. So those guys who are making their little shit coin or whatever, RH is laughing his face off at these people, bro. You know why? Because they're fucking sheeps, bro. They're all fucking sheeps. Come on their show. I don't go on sheep show, bro. I'm not in a fucking debate, bro. I'm here fucking showing fucking truth and fucking facts, and people can take it in. If they don't like it, they don't need to watch, bro. But we're not playing games here, bro. People are dealing with millions of dollars. We got guys telling me I look like a fucking bum and that I'm in a shithole. Bro, these guys don't know who they're talking to, bro. And it's fucked up, bro. But I only provide you with real shit. With real facts, bro. Real blockchain speech with real blockchain transactions, holding the keys to the entire puzzle. How much P-Maker did RH say it's gonna take? 100 and how much thousand? 153,000?
Yeah,
brother.
and then
There's 240,000 Maker fork in this wallet, interacting with P-Maker DAO on Pulse Chain with the speech and the holdings, bro. Before I posted it, and then people started sending shit coins over there, bro. Right? Because I posted it like 45 minutes ago, and then my power went off. So if you look on my Twitter, you're gonna see it, right?
yeah, we're looking at it now. I've filtered it to just.
I've got emergency. Everyone better. I've got the whole pDAI Telegram. Everyone's gonna check this right now, and that's gonna be funny. If everyone's been saying you can't do this, and it's literally happening right in front of our eyes, which once again shows everyone the crowd's wrong again.
But in the whole process of them speaking shit out of their fucking mouth, bro, that process has been underway. It's clear, bro. I'm not making this shit up, bro. I'm showing you, man. It's speaking to me, bro. It would speak to you too if you look, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, Pulse Chain is a decentralized blockchain, and it's a communication device, bro. Right? So everything that is done on chain is a statement, bro. I can make a statement. I can go make a statement right now, and I can make it be known, bro. I could do that. You could do that too. We all could do that. But some people just don't have the brain to figure things out, bro. You know what I mean?
That is awesome. Guys, in my Twitter, I've been updating with the posts and tweets. So I've shown we have the screenshots, we have the P-Maker moved, and I've reiterated blockchain is speech, and they have sent P-Maker on Pulse Chain, which is funny because Richard Hart you saw it 36 hours ago. He said, hey, Maker DAO guys, you have the chance to do something really, really funny. And people were assuming, they were assuming that Richard was telling them, hey, come and destroy this value. But what would be more funny is if instead of destroying it, they alerted everyone to know, hey, we have speech too, and we can move some tokens on your chain, a bit of tokens. That's what they did. That might be what's actually going on here, which it's funny because it goes into the story, right? Like everyone thought, oh, they're going to come and destroy the project and it's going down. And then this thing happens instead.
So let me say one thing. So like this whole pDAI thing was basically, the way I see it, it was set up as a big, massive marketing campaign. And people are going nuts because some people are speculating, right? Like 99.8% are speculating. And then guys like me are like following the chain, right? Showing the facts.
Share my screen. Cash Money, share my screen right now, Stevie. So everyone at home, Richard literally, what Cash Money said, he said he thinks it's for marketing. Well, you know who else has said it? It's right here, bro. It's literally right here. Look at this. Let's read the tweet together. This was in the middle of his FUD tweet storm. Soylana was totally and completely wrecked, but it had so much free press about being wrecked that they got a free lottery ticket towards pumping back up. It didn't matter if the chain froze often or needed a reboot. As long as people kept buying for whatever reason, memes, I guess.
Stop with the filibuster shit, bro. Let's fucking spit out alpha here, bro. You know what I mean? Stop with that, man. Listen, see, now I lost my train of thought, bro. I have so much to say, man, and you're losing my train of thought here, bro. So, hold on. Fuck, man.
You were talking about the marketing campaign, bro. How you think this is an orchestration. Yes, let's continue.
Campaign, right? And then the whole outside world is laughing at us. We're telling people it's gonna peg, it's gonna do this, and people are saying, you guys are fucking nuts. And then what happens, bro? What happens when it does peg? How many people run over the pulse chain and say, wow, this guy is God? But let me tell you what's gonna happen, bro, because there's still other steps that need to be taken to peg it. But those can happen in literally 20 minutes, right? So the OA needs to pump the value, right? And it's so 26, 30, 39 billion as collateral, right? 39 billion as collateral. I think the OA needs approximately what, like with the hex bag. So just the PLS The OA needs a 6x to collateralize, but it's not. People are fucking retarded if they think, oh, he's just gonna collateralize or just over collateralize. No. If he's gonna be moving those bags in there, those bags are gonna be worth 20x what they should be worth, bro. So he's gonna pump everything. Okay, the OA is gonna pump everything. This is how it would work, right? The OA would pump everything 20x. Click a button, move the bags into his vault, and automatically, PMaker DAO, the if function is hit. If the collateral backs the mints, the outstanding supply, it automatically calculates $1. When PMaker automatically calculates $1, right? Every LP pool with pDAI in it recalculates. So if pDAI was at 0.002 and he pegged it right at that point, pDAI would do a 500x. So pDAI is DAI. So basically, you're 500xing the bid side. The bid side is the DAI, a peg DAI now. So you're 500xing the bid side, which is 2000xing the entire chain. Then when it's pegged, the 15 billion pDAI comes out. And then we don't even need to call it pDAI no more. We can just call it DAI. And when that 15 billion DAI comes out and starts pumping after we already did a 2000x, bro, guys, within an hour, we're
cash money. Can we address this, please? Sorry to filibuster, bro. People are saying that the address is a contract. It's not a wallet. Can you please just address that for non-technical people? People are saying that address, it's a. That's what people are just coming in saying. They go, hey, this address with 240,000, it's a contract, not an address. It's not important or whatever. So just please, for the audience at home, thank you so much, sir.
So what contract is holding 240,000 PMaker, bro? Bro, it's a wallet showing the holdings with transactions in it, bro. Right? If it was a contract. Maker contracts, any contracts are going to have transactions left and right. This address has been transacting on Ethereum. Even yesterday it was transacting on Ethereum, and now now it's showing transactions over on Pulse chain, right?
So it's saying up here it's a smart contract used in Maker DAO system DS Chief. That's the one everyone is referring to?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's saying it's used primarily for governance purposes as part of the infrastructure that allows Maker token holders to vote on proposals and manage the Maker protocol, which underpins stablecoins. Think of it as the voting engine. So
okay, how did it move the PMaker? That's what I want to. How did it move
So hold
Why is
on.
it doing?
My power went off, right? And I figured this out. I posted it. I got to do some digging, but I'll come with some great shit for you guys. Don't worry. Just give me some time. You see my power was off. It just came back on, right?
Okay.
Okay.
But come on, what contract is gonna hold that and say that, bro? Maker fork bananas, hex fork, die fork, oof. Prime ape. You know what I mean? It's speech, bro. It's speech. Let me see here. No.
Okay, so in the bottom left of it, it says the Maker DAO governance. That's what yeah, that's why I missed it. We're gonna figure it out. How is this thing? It's moving some P Maker. So like, if they really hated Richard Hart and he had nothing to do with it, it's using some P Maker stuff, right? So I'm just curious about.
So let's open up Etherscan, bro. So the first thing we need to do is open up Etherscan, right?
Etherscan. Can we just chill for a second here, and can I just hear from Kim? Because Kim, you joined like
yeah, Kimmy Boo, checking up on you.
Hey, guys. I don't want to take up airtime. I do not have the technical know-how that you lads do, but I would love to just fully back you and congratulate you and thank you just for, you know, going down the rabbit hole for us and having a voice and keeping us solid. And I'm balls deep in pDAI and I'm holding, and it's you guys are really giving me the courage to, you know, look beyond the mainstream narrative and just keep in there. And I'm sure I'm speaking for many that just we're super grateful.
Thank you so much. So it is technical. I don't even know about it. Thank you, Mr. Cash Money, and everyone else out here. If you get one thing wrong, it's like you're building a bridge and you misplace a few bricks. Everything can basically crumble. But the gist is, what we're seeing is, because you can send tokens on the internet, you can publish information on the internet. They equate to messages. If you check out one of my threads that I'm just posting right now, everyone's going nuts about them. So someone out here, they're sending like love hearts and bananas and like good positive affirmation words about Richard Hart's forked tokens, pDAI, pHex and stuff out here. So that's the gist of everyone at home who's watching right now.
Thank you, Kim, by the way, for your kind words. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming up and sharing your gratitude. I think, you know, just that general mindset of gratitude is something that we kind of really lose track of with all these numbers and all this, you know, all this money that's going on. It's pretty crazy. Like, no one, you know, we're just doing our best. And yeah, there's been a lot that's been going on in the last week. So I think just following how things make us feel is really important for me. So how do you feel about this proposal for the fork with no maker? Have you heard about this, Kim?
No, guys, I'm literally just Sommi's like my guru. The energy. It's the energy that you guys are bringing. I don't understand the know-how, but I definitely feel. I'm a feeler, yeah, and I know you guys are onto something, and I'm trying to track it, and just I just like to be in the energy of what you're doing because it feels real to me.
So
Beautiful.
we're checking on the screen as well, friends. You can just see. So this was the first post in the top left, right? P Maker, bananas, hexas, bananas, oof, prime ape. Okay, these things recently sent. We're trying to figure out. That's why Mr. Cash Money right now, I want to know how come P Maker was like interacted with, because that would yeah.
What I'm seeing right now is that this is the master chef for P Maker that's holding the P Maker that's been deposited inside for voting control to be able to control P Maker DAO. So there's enough governance inside right now. The keys are inside Maker DAO. So the moves can be made because the keys are inside. There's enough voting power to move everything, to do whatever they want.
Okay, beautiful. Do you have any theory as to this P maker minting and burning stuff from this smart contract wallet thing?
I got to look at the transactions. Hold on.
Okay. So it has 240,000, just for everyone at home, it has 240,000 P maker. By the way, Stevie, just kick this Frank White dude, bro. 48 times a day, I'm just watching this guy say the same messages. It's like his 24/7 job is just to come in. I think I muted him. I think I muted him 30 days in my Telegram. Literally, the first day he comes back, starts fighting again. Right? You learn nothing from a 30-day mute. Oh man, I think it was him. Might have been someone else, but it's funny. So yeah, we also have the other contracts as well coming out here. There's a lot of interaction with the Pulse Maker, the MakerDAO, this governance protocol stuff. There's a lot of interaction stuff going on here. And remember, for everyone at home, 1 to 2 days ago, Richard Hart tagged the official MakerDAO. And he's saying, hey, admin rights, voting, admin rights. You have the power to do something really funny right now. So that's, I guess, maybe more clues as to what's going on after everyone's interpretation. That's what it could be, what we're looking at right now.
For voting control of the DAO, Maker tokens need to be deposited into Maker. And by having it put in is your voting power. So the keys are inside Maker now. There's enough P Maker inside that controls the entire protocol.
Yeah, but it's a contract address. So my understanding then is it could be the thing that is actually where the Maker is stored.
So look, when you go to the contract, you can write the contract and you can deposit into the contract. You can withdraw into the contract. So if you want to vote with P Maker, you need to go deposit your P Maker inside the master chef, and then you can hit your vote, right? And then when your vote's done, you can pull out, right? Why don't you guys bring up the white paper, bro, and then you'll see exactly how it works. We don't need to theorize how it works. We can put it up right there and just explain to everybody how it works, right? Just get the white paper for MakerDAO, bro.
Awesome.
Did our rates just post a white paper for MakerDAO, bro? He posted it like a few days ago, no? Or yesterday, something.
Oh, wait, he did. Bro, Richard Hart did. He goes, hey, idiots, go and look at the MakerDAO white paper to see how it works. He literally just threw it in your face.
Yeah, so just click on that and just read out how it works, bro. We don't need to speculate how it works.
So Lee Loha has said, ask them to check who are these wallets that are minting and burning PMaker. Friend, that's what we're trying to look through right now. That's actually in the middle right now. We don't have.
Look, man, why are they telling me what to do, bro? I'm a fucking boss, bro. Don't tell me what to do, guy. The fuck? What's wrong with these people, man? They think like, yo, like, what the fuck? If you were sitting in front of me right now, you're gonna tell me to do something, bro. You're not gonna tell me to do shit. So let's just keep it like that on here too. You know, these people are too much, man.
You hear that, Leha? I love you. Thank you so much. Keep it up.
Bro, it's like, listen, everybody sacrificed for freedom of speech, freedom of transaction on the blockchain, bro. Blockchain is speech. Know how to use what you sacked for, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there, man. Everybody sacked. It's like I told you, yo, you're like buying an iPhone and you don't even know how to turn on the iPhone, bro. Then go read the fucking manual. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to read what you sacked for, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be rude, but it's just like real shit, right? You know what I mean? I got a wife, I got shit to do, bro. I got 10 kids, man. Come on, man.
10 kids?
Bro, it's 7:15 in the morning, bro. I still haven't slept. And I'm over here showing you guys shit I already know, bro. You know what I mean?
All right, what do we got here? Die Guy 2 sent 10,000 pulse to make a DAO. This is There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot going on. How is everyone feeling? How's everyone feeling?
I'm feeling like
So-
pDAI in a peg, bro.
This is awesome because I thought we were going to do reviewing of back stuff. I did not know right now live there's transactions going on, which is it's weird, man. Everyone still thinks it's random. It's random. Come on, bro. You think it's random? I don't think it's random, man. He's tweeted thread.
Hold on. It would be random if somebody had 40 or 50 P maker in their wallet, brother. But when there's fucking 250,000 P maker sitting there, it's interacting on Pulse Chain. You already know 150,000 P maker control the contract. There's 240,000 in the contract. The keys have been deposited into the contract. The keys are there. The control is there. They can vote. They can propose. They can raise the cap. They can lower the cap. They can do whatever they want now, bro. The keys have been inserted into the master chef, right? If you bring up the white paper, like I said, we can read all this, bro, and I don't even need to say it. We can just read everything, bro. White paper, man. White paper. Everybody wants to speculate. White paper.
By the way, if Richard does a FUD tweet storm while we're on, he's watching again. Because I'm just telling you now, his FUD tweet storms, friends, I have literally a 90% correlation. I'm on camera. They're coming out.
We love you, RH, and we have faith in you, brother. And we're all in with you, man. Woo! Oh, that's 7 hours ago, man. He tweeted. Hey, Sommi, that was 7 hours ago.
Awesome. No? Yep. As I was saying, like if something new came out, we know. So yeah. Also, I found it just for everyone at home. Okay, we're doing this. We're doing this like live day to day. Okay, everyone's got to sift through this. It's never before been done, which is good. If it was done before, you'd get pretty much Bitcoin price action. There's no gains in it. There's nothing new in it. So it's a gift to even be a part of this journey right now. So we all have to navigate this together. And I know you feel like you want all the answers. We don't have all the answers. By the way, like answers, they're coming. They're just not coming on Twitter. Mr. Cash Money said they're probably coming on the chain. They're coming on the chain. So I'm reading the chain. That's what's coming. Like answers are coming, bro. You're not looking. It's kind of like, okay.
So boys, this is Dong's wallet. Dong is doing this. Dong's doing this right now. So 10,000 PLS. He's locking it somewhere. I don't fully understand this. I'm just trying to sift through this right now. But this is all Dong's wallet. Scam Long Dong. Yeah.
So another thing I want to point out, bro, because I was tagged in a message by Alex Hedron, whatever his name is, right? Talking to me about the Oracle, saying that the Oracle's off and it's reading ETH, right? And then this guy's showing like some dirty spreadsheets, like somebody made, and we're not trying to see that, bro. Let's see the code, bro. And if the Oracle was off, right, and he was right and it was off, it would be off to a factor of 1 million to 1. So that means in order for this guy's bullshit theories to be right, it would take 1 PLS to mint 1 million pDAI.
I saw your message, bro. You asked, hey, I don't want to see a spreadsheet. Show me the code. And no one replied to you, by the way. I remember you said that. And I was like, oh, yeah, good point. Like, I'm not a code guy, but that just seems like, don't show me this Excel sheet. You can write anything on that. Show it to me. And then it goes dead. The whole trail goes dead. So.
Yeah, bro.
But what would this mean? Does anyone know what this could possibly mean? This 10,000 ETH lockup thing.
What is it?
This is Scam Long Dong. Scam Long Dong right now is doing this right now. So this is 3 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago. He's minus 10,000 PLS is going into whatever this is, this lock ETH. I have no idea what this is. But this is what Scam Long Dong is doing right now.
I think locking ETH is our ETH, no?
It's Pulse Chain, but whatever contract it's interacting with is lock ETH.
Yeah. So I think that would, well, I need to open transactions and stuff. We can't just do it like this.
One thing that we do know with, or one thing that I'm pretty sure with this is the contract or part of the floor of the Oracle is that it's reading one pulse chain as one Ethereum. And then also, just FYI, I'm going to show this, but I've still got this. I've still got access to this because I have not.
We can't. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let's cut that right now at the butt. That's wrong, bro. Because if that was the case, right? If it was reading one pulse chain as one ETH, pulse chain is 1 million X the supply of ETH. So one ETH equals 1 million PLS. The supply was 1 million X at the fork, right? The supply of ETH was 1 million X at the fork, which made the PWETH supply. And like I said, the PLS contract is an ERC20 contract that was deployed on Ethereum, and then it was forked over. PWETH was removed from the gas token after the deployer bot raided the vaults to get the supply, and then then PLS was implemented as the gas token. So first, Pulse Chain wasn't the gas token. PWETH was the gas token. PWETH was 1 million PWETH is 1 ETH. So that's how you can get the fair market value, the actual value of.
All right, hang on a second. This is getting too intense. So Maria has just joined the chat. This is part of the Kentucky counterfeit operations.
Thank you, Maria. I am hungry for some KFC. Thank you, Maria. If anyone asks, I was not the person who arrested BitBoy. Also, friends, when we're looking at this, I'm thinking about something. We're chatting in the chat. What if the MakerDAO guys, what if it's getting overrun? What if they have to go somewhere else? What if Pulse Chain is where they have to go? Because they've gotten the new USD soy. They've got the black. I don't know if you guys know. So the new MakerDAO, DAI is sunset. We're the actual real DAI now. It's fine. We're the only DAI. DAI is being sunset down. The new is USDS, S for soy. They can vote on it for a blacklist function. So they're making it CBDC government control ready. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, man, is Richard providing the sailboat for the OG MakerDAO people where they're like, hey, you wanted like the proper decentralized dollar? This is it. It could be that. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about, is this some sort of long-winded path to do that? I'm not sure. Because if it's going to be a DAO, there's other people involved. Remember, Richard Hart saying, I'm not the founder, not the founder, not the founder. That's what I'm thinking about out here. Also, isn't it sus? Why is Maria in here? Is he and Richard watching me? Are we have to drop another FUD tweet? It's just, does Maria always come on, bro? Like, that's
no. This is the first time. This is the first time. But this is what Maria was talking
this is
about
weird.
yesterday.
You got it. This is weird. You watch him. I've never spoken to Maria. I get on stream. Richard FUDs. Okay. Maria FUDs. It retraces the move. Richard's like, oh crap. We're gonna launch the nukes. They're buying the dip. I want to buy the dip. FUD. By the way, you want to bring it up? Let's bring it up. Okay.
It's fake Maria. It is a fake Maria. It's a fake Maria.
Okay.
It's not the right. It will have the. Okay. All right, man. This is too much. All right. So hang on a second. Let me bring this up.
The psyops is funny. Keep doing it. The psyops. Because Richard does it. If you go to Richard's latest meme, he actually wrote.
It's just wreck.
A whiteboard, and everyone's like, no, that can't be a whiteboard. I'm like, did you look at the pieces of the puzzle, bro? You honestly think all of this is random? Yes, it's just totally random that 555,555x to $1 was the bottom of this price. And okay, well, that's it. No one's gonna. We're gonna go in circles and stuff out here. Place your bets. If you don't like it, move. If you're crying about other people's decisions, also stop crying and move. I hope everyone is checking through that. Also, there's all these losers out here. Like I don't know why, but they're so concerned with people trying to find new information. It basically just tells me, okay, you're too scared to buy the dip. Move on. Other people aren't. I'm not. I don't care. I don't care if it goes to zero. I'm a believer. I literally don't care. Print it to zero right now. I don't care. I'm coming back in a year or 2 or 3, whatever, how long this takes to play out. And everyone else, I've noticed, the people who cry the hardest are people who want people to stop exercising their free right to publish code on the internet and swap into coins on PulseX. It's a shame on you, okay? You're a little bitch. You're the one, you want to stop people from having the freedom to act on anything on a chain. It's only coming from one side. So, and by the way, okay, you want to tell people to do that? Sweet. I reckon the market's going to decide. So, what we're witnessing, friends, is real time, this battle. That's what makes it exciting. It's a battle. That's what we want to see. It's not like these other chains. They're dead. No one cares about them. They're trying to give 2% yield. No one gives a crap. Okay, this is main event. This is literally main event. And that's why I've also told you on stream, if we see a Richard FUD tweet storm while I'm on video, he's probably watching right now. You know it's by design.
You know, these events are necessary, Sommi, I think, because
I
went into the Matty Allen show, and when they were trying to do their airdrop pDAI, and I said to them, guys, if Richard Hart's gonna put his name behind a stable coin, it's gonna have to be a CBDC because of the regulations that are coming in. So,
guys, I think I might have found the way this works.
Oh, yeah, with the PMaker stuff?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you look at the DS Chief contract on the Pulse Chain scanner, you can go onto the contract and click on the tab that says governance. If you click down on that, it's going to give you the owner address. That's the address that can interact with the contract.
Sorry, bro. Low life. What are you? Sorry, what are you talking about there? So if we click on,
the contract that the DS Chief contract that Cash Money that I just gave you guys.
Oh yes, yep.
If you go onto the Pulse Chain version of that on the Pulse Chain Explorer.
Yes, I think I already have that up. Give me a second.
Yep. So you click on the contract details and click on read.
Okay, so click where here? Sorry.
On the contract.
Here, contract.
Yep. And
read contract.
Yeah, and you should be able to see the governance, and it's going to give you an address to who can govern the contract.
Right. Okay. So we should check this wallet out then, eh?
Yeah, so if you look at the governance, yeah. So if you check that wallet out.
This is hectic, just FYI. This is intense. So
yeah, hey, by the way, we're trying to find the edge for everyone, because like if you're looking at this and every hour goes by and you're like, wait, I don't think it's a 0.1% chance that there's something going on. Maybe there's 5% chance. You're literally gaining information asymmetry. So let's continue, sir.
So then this wallet only has 797 maker. I can't work this out, man. This is so yeah, so this one obviously has the governance according to this, which I'm pretty sure this leads us back to a dead end. Is that your understanding of it, Low Life?
Maybe Low Life gone. Yeah, so what we're still trying to figure out, are there transactions happening whilst the non-founder, Richard Hart, who did not found pDAI, while he has been tweeting in English word languages stuff, is there stuff on chain which is saying other things? Here we have Mr. Pulse, Hex Pulse AMC. Nobody can stop an idea whose time has come. I wonder what he meant by that.
Yeah,
I was in the Matty Allen show when they were doing their airdrop, and I asked the guys, look, you guys are going to put your face behind this endeavor of trying to do a decentralized stablecoin. I said, what are you guys going to do when the Coconut Intelligence Agency starts to put decapitated horse heads into your beds, and then you're on the beach in Puerto Rico and you hear a bullet whiz past your head? Like,
Well, you know what,
it's
sir?
so obvious.
That,
Like, if you're
you know
gonna
what?
do this is what
That's
you're gonna
very
need to
fair.
do.
And for everyone else, the reason why they are okay putting their face with stuff out here is because they're Hex Cycle 1 stuff, and they were riding behind Richard Hart, okay? The difference with this narrative is that we are riding in front of Richard Hart, okay? So that's the difference. Yeah, when they're riding behind Richard Hart, they're staking, he'll look after us, we're protected, all these other stuff. That's what he's a rumored billionaire. You see what I mean? It's always it's going. He's at the front. We're behind him. And then this one, Richard goes, "Hey, community, you go first now." That's how it has to work. That's why there is this philosophical difference. And so, great question. You said that, like, "Hey guys, you know how decentralized stablecoin works?" They obviously haven't thought about it. That's why they're like, "Hey, I'm going to put my face all over it. Let's do an airdrop." And like, you're right. They obviously haven't thought about it at all. And also, like, bro, how much can you really think about it when 60 minutes after the idea was discussed on stream, you're already doing, like, some of them add up, right, man? It took him 2 years to launch Pulse Chain. You want to launch a decentralized stablecoin? I think you need more than 60 minutes and a
There's
stream.
something else that you guys might be interested in, Sommi.
If Richard Hart is God, then Hex is the Old Testament, and Pulse Chain and pDAI is the New Testament.
That's right. So yeah,
you know,
and sorry, sir, continue. We're going to go through
Sommi,
some new information.
If you go back to the contract and then you click on write instead of read, you're going to see there's a function in there that says set owner. So from my understanding with the DS Chief contract, the original owner or the governor of that contract on the Ethereum side, they had the ability to set a new owner. I'm not entirely sure if that is on the right contract on the Ethereum side, but on the Pulse Chain side, when you go to write, you can click on set owner or set authority, and you have the ability to enter any address in there. Now, whether that works or not, I'm not 100% sure, but you can do it.
I think you would have to be the current owner. I would suspect to be able to do that.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then whoever owns that current wallet, which is the current governing wallet, is the one doing all these transactions within this contract.
Right. So basically, this 79A2 is the one that is doing whatever is happening on this DDCO DS Chief.
That looks to be correct.
Okay, gotcha. So who is this? We need to figure out who this. You know, let's go to this. Let's go to this comment. So I want to hear from you guys. So Banana, Big Banana, Low Life, anybody that thinks a meme coins airdrop is the solution doesn't understand why we're in pDAI to begin with. Love over fear. So every single person, like, honestly, the first time I heard that, I just had this sinking feeling in my body, and I was like, that's not the way. That's not the way. What do you guys think of this? How do you feel? I'm down for, like, even forking the actual MakerDAO contract. It still kind of has this sinking feeling in my heart, but I'd much prefer that than just creating a new meme coin. What do you guys think about this? Have you given it any thought about the liquidity and all the existing liquidity pools, how that affects the chain?
You need it.
Yeah, I think we're being led down a rabbit hole. I think definitely
the MakerDAO protocol. You know, like, it's something that requires so much mental energy to figure out the mechanisms, to build the mechanisms. It's already here in pDAI. It's just that the path to get to $1 is laden with powerful players that want to take the idea down because it threatens the very thing that they hold dear, which is power and control over the population. When you take that power and control and you put that in the hands of the people can say no. And that's what authority hates. They hate the word no because no is the ultimate, most powerful word you can say. It's the ultimate expression of your will, of your consciousness, is to say no. And that's what pDAI represents. That's what I think.
Awesome. Mr. Lowlife as well. So you're sharing your thoughts?
Yeah, sorry, man. I was just saying that, look, I'm with you, Sommi. I don't know what the goal is with this. It's a little bit, like, way too beyond my comprehension for what's going on. But 100%, I don't think the airdrop is a solution. Everybody who's in pDAI is in it because it's a decentralized stablecoin, and we all want it to work for that reason. And from the way things are playing out and the way the information's being rolled out, maybe there's something that Richard Hart or whoever's behind these wallets or whoever's behind this whole thing is trying to get the community to figure out together. I mean, maybe there's a way to like mint this forever and a way to stop it. Who knows? But as long as we keep going down and get to a point where we can actually definitively say for ourselves what is actually going on, I think that's the path we should stay on, and that's the path we've been on. We've got this far, so we're going to get somewhere.
Interesting. Can I just draw everyone's attention? Okay. Luna collapsed. Many coins collapsed. Didn't go anywhere. Celsius. Okay. Did anybody come out of Celsius and say, hey, I think Alex Masinski is leading us the right path. We're going to be billionaires? No. Did anybody come out from Luna and say, hey, I think Do Kwon, he's got a big grand plan. He's going to jail temporarily. He's going to come back and then everything's going to work out? No. Okay. No one has even questioned those before. But with this, there's a lot of questions now. With this now, look, man, it's obvious. Honestly, we're making videos for believers as well. Screw everybody else. I don't care about them, okay? It's 100% orchestration to me. And it's funny, after Richard's tweets, I was the only person whose odds of him being involved actually went up. And the price went down. I'm the only person. I remember even Mr. B Roots, he made a comment. He's like, Sommi's lost his mind. Like, you can't look at his statement and say, your odds are now higher. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And by the way, look at the blockchain stuff as well. Yes, I can. Yes, I will. I think the odds went up. I don't think it's an accident. He did 31 tweets. The guy who literally said the best solution is to ghost scams. And then everyone says, this time is different. This time is different. Okay, bro. You think this time is different? I don't. I see a red chart. I see prices down. I don't think this time is different. Personally, I don't. Who's going to win? I don't know. We'll see it. We'll see in a few months.
Have you seen his recent post where he put up that meme?
Extractor. Put his name. He put his own name. Extractor.
Yeah. I think that's fucking strange. How why would you put your own name in the bottom corner if you're just trying to get people to get the fuck off it?
It's very obvious, sir. He has he's part of the sea. Hey, non-believer cheats. It's very obvious, okay? When he rotated to PulseX, he's basically telling people, hey, if you don't believe and you want PulseX because it's safer, go there. Number one. Then he rotated into some JPEG coins, meme coins, Most and Pump. He's like, hey, if you're a JPEG coiner, if you're a meme coiner, go to Most and Pump. Go to somewhere else. I've interpreted as if you like anything else, okay, if you're mildly interested in trading it or whatever, get out. Literally get out right now. Because this is the zone for believers right here. This is the zone believers only, okay? Now, you can believe yourself off a cliff like a lemming. You can do that, right? But also you can get the cheapest prices of a lifetime as well. We don't know. No one knows, okay? I've taken my bets. I'm comfortable. Doesn't mean it's going to work out. Just like you flip a coin. Oh, I think it's coming out heads. Yeah, it can still come out tails. So I think we're being led down the path. I don't think it's random that Maria comes out, starts dropping my name, and then sells his bags, drops it down. We retrace. I don't know if you guys want to know. Do you want to see my Stevie? Let's put my screen up because I was here. Right. I want to show you something for 2 seconds.
Okay, I've got to go in 15 minutes. By the way, I've got a meeting in 15 minutes. Just FYI.
It's all right.
And then Buddy's also here. So,
all right, baby dolls. Listen, because I'm a freak. I've got a peanut brain, okay? Maria's FUD started here. All right? This is FUD wave number 1. We retraced most of the move, okay? Ivan came out and said it was over, and I was celebrating. I go, guess what? I guess it was a bottom signal, right? What happened here? Richard started the tweets. He's obviously looking at it. He's like, damn it. They bought the dip. And then he went more and more and more. And then this one was stop buying pDAI all the way down here. Stop buying pDAI. Interesting. So this is Maria's FUD. This is Richard Hart's first FUD. This is when the Vietnamese kid's dong came out right here. Okay. And then Richard posts the meme. All right. And then this was the OA selling. Okay. This was another FUD. I forgot what it was. This was another FUD. Guys, I literally you can't see it. You can't see it. He keeps dropping the price down to get strong hands in every single FUD wave. I know all of these off by heart. And let's just draw a trajectory off the bottoms here. Look what's happening. Okay, it literally, this whole area is, hey, if you're a non-believer, we can pencil neck noodle arm G, get out. Get out. Are you scared of admin keys? Get out. Do you want Richard Hart to be the founder? Get out. Are you scared of MakerDAO? Are you scared of P token forks? Are you scared of the origin address selling? Get out right now. That's my interpretation. Get out, get out, get out. And everyone got out. And I said, I'm getting in. I'm getting more in. And I'm telling people, and guess what? I don't even care. I don't care if it goes to zero. I'm getting in. That right now, friends, you just watched it right now. I know. I've been watching it all the time. By the way, as well, there were, do you want to know when the FUDs came out on the green candles? Live. I was either live or there were Twitter spaces. As soon as Twitter spaces come out, literally, they come out after, okay? Now, you can look at this and go, you know what? I think you've lost your marbles. I've seen some gif of you smoking some great crack. I love that gif, by the way. Okay. I don't care, man. Okay. I see cheap prices. I don't care about the narrative, friends. I don't care, bro. There's a narrative for everything. Tether's going to go bankrupt. You know, Michael Saylor's going to sell Bitcoin. Oh, Vitalik drinks soy now. There's a narrative for everything. Remember, friends, SEC on the bottom as well. What was the narrative? Richard abandoned us. You remember that narrative? Do you remember he was making 5 videos a day telling you we're going to make it? Yes, I remember. Okay. There's a narrative every red candle. I've been here and it's compelling. The cheaper the price, the more stronger the red candle story is. You feel it. I feel it. Just because I got peg nipples and I got a Pikachu hat doesn't mean I don't feel it. I feel it. But I'm looking at the chart and I'm like, man, this looks like every other time. I'm getting some in. Screw everybody. That's what I say. Okay. That makes me different a bit. But guess what, man? If you want the cheapest prices, 99% of people are saying no. You're saying yes. You better have a damn good reason. And you might say, hey, but Sommi, believing ain't a good enough reason for me. Okay. It's not a good enough reason for you. It's a good enough reason for me. There you go. I don't care. I've clicked buy. So I appreciate all of you. Continue, sir.
Yeah. Sommi, I've got a reason for you. And this is something that's not talked about, but this is a pinnacle moment in crypto and in humanity. If we get this wrong, we are entering a world of CBDCs. And
100%.
This is our last chance right now to change man's relationship with money. And if that's not important to you, then get out. Like, take a stand, be a man for one time in your life, and put your money behind what you believe in.
So that's very powerful. And I've never thought about it like that, because when I say believe in something, I don't really follow it up, but that's it. So we believe there's a chance. You're right. By the way, what you've said, it's true. Guys, it sounds like a marketing term. It's not. We are literally a community takeover of eDAI. Not making it up. They've literally sunset it. MakerDAO. And what was actually most disgusting is when I made the tweets, no one cared about it. I made videos about it. MakerDAO is making USDS, and it's got a blacklist function. The whole reason DAI was special was it didn't have a blacklist. All right? 2 people watched it. No one cared. When are we going to move? And now I'm looking back at it like, man, it's like the answer's right in front, but no one cares. But it's just, because you know why? He say stablecoin. You're like, bro, it's only $1, never going anywhere. It's just like if this is a real orchestration, man, he got it a 10 out of 10. How the hell did you make a coin unless a stable coin go up? You know,
well, and this idea that Richard's going to fork it, well, then all the work to disassociate himself with it goes away, right? If you want a sufficiently decentralized stablecoin, Richard needs to behave how he's behaving. Maria needs to do what he's doing. And without a decentralized stablecoin, every stablecoin on the market today, if you misbehave, they'll freeze your wallet. So this world that we've all thought was never going to come, we are at the precipice of it. And I just don't know how to say this any clearer than, like, this is it. And the division in the community, these people that are cheering for the death of pDAI, you're cheering for your own enslavement.
Beautiful words, sir. as well, you said, this is awesome. This gentle sir said, okay, they can block you from using your money if you do the wrong thing. Let's continue that, okay? They blocked you from interacting with Tornado Cash, okay? If the blockchain is speech, do you want to know how bad that is, friends? Imagine, okay, literally imagine you had your rights infringed because 3 years ago, you had a friend that you spoke to on the phone and they ended up being a criminal. That's what literally, because the blockchain is literally saying, hey, if the blockchain is speech and it's public and it's recordable, the government literally says, oh, you spoke to this criminal 3 years ago. You are implicated in the crime. We're going to do what we want with our money now. And you're like, no, it's my money. No, it's not. It's got a blacklist function, okay? That's literally what they do, 1 for 1. It's not even a metaphor. We've seen it. They freeze 10 million, 20 million, 30 million Tether. Whenever the North Korea or any of the hackers steal money, they never take Tether or USDC. They go straight into DAI or ETH. They prefer ETH, right? So that's kind of a clue about nation-state attacks. Richard, obviously, friends, Richard got attacked by the SEC and Interpol. Like, you know what? After seeing all this, now it makes so much sense. Like, what a fitting narrative. He got attacked by the SEC and Interpol. He is literally, he's the man for it. The most gate-kept man in crypto is Richard Hart. This is his story. That's what I think is happening.
Well, I went to the blockchain stampede in 2019 that was in Laramie, Wyoming. And I went to the law conference of that. And I watched regulators from the SEC. Now, this was 2019. And they said their stated goal was to get rid of Tornado Cash and Monero. So, coming from the Hex entity, right? Like, I had some questions. I asked them, I said, well, how are you going to do that? And they said, we're going to make it illegal to use it. And I said, okay, well, what about Monero? How are you going to handle that? And they said, we'll just prosecute anybody who touches it, right? I don't know how many of you have read the Stablecoin Genius Act that was put out in the Senate, but they're talking about these decentralized stablecoins. Algorithmic is the word that they use, or endogenous, I'm sorry. They use the word endogenous stablecoins, and those are algorithmic, right? And there's parts of that legislation that says if you touch it and you're under the jurisdiction of the United States, for every single time that you touch it, could be $1 million fine, right?
Wow.
That's what you're up against.
And as well, sir, clarify, I think endogenous means it doesn't have $1 in a bank account, a
Right.
US authorized bank account. Exogenous is the other one, which means exogenous means outside of the system, which means that stablecoin must have $1 in a bank account where they can control. So what I think,
so anybody with an algorithmic stablecoin, an endogenous stablecoin, like you got liquid loans, you've got you've got the forks of liquidity, all these popping up, right? All of your shit is going to be just as illegal as pDAI if this goes through. So what are you doing trying to trash the only thing that can't be tied to anyone? If they know that Liquid Loans is in control of that protocol that they use, you think they can't come and arrest all of the founders? You think they won't? This is the highest of stakes, man. What are you even thinking? You want something that they can't touch. Use your head for something more than a hat rack.
awesome.
That's why Richard.
Also, I want to throw in as well, friends, as well.
He's going to
Shout
be the
out,
most
sir.
pointed after he does this.
Actually, just continue.
Boys, I have to wrap this up. I got to get to a meeting in 9 minutes. I got to start a Zoom meeting. This is absolutely insane. I have to finish this up. We got the tweet here from Moon King. Wants to do a debate. So if you guys are open to that, you're more than welcome to debate
I
on my
love you,
channel.
sir. Just a quick mention as well, Mr. Moon King. What people do is, okay, they do it to me as well. If someone in any stream says my name, someone goes in and they go, they're talking poop about you. And then I go listen to it. I go, no, they weren't. You know what I mean? So just to let you know, I'll just reference your name. When Richard did all the tweets, right, I just said I was like the only guy. My probability of him being involved went up. Everyone else's went down. And that's okay, bro. Everyone has different opinions. There's nothing bad. Love your work. I think it's great. I think just don't get caught up, everyone. They're trying to make everyone fight, okay? They want the drama. They want the drama. That's what it is, bro. Just like when the green candles are here, everyone wants to party. We're just seeing the downside serious stuff. Thank you, Mr. Bud P. So I hope everyone learned as well. This is the highest of stakes part 2, bro. This is literally, we don't have a decentralized stablecoin, guys. They're literally sunsetting DAI. Okay, we're the new DAI now. We're going to take the Twitter tag. We're it. Okay, so that's what is potentially on the horizon. But I don't know. Could go to zero. It could go to zero. I love you all. So yeah, Stevie, thank you so much, friends. We'll catch you soon.
Yeah, I'm sorry I have to cut this short, everyone. It's been intense, to be perfectly honest. I don't know how everyone else is feeling, but I'm definitely feeling like, yeah, it's extremely intense. There's a lot of things going on. So thanks everyone for joining. Maybe we can do this again another day or continue it another time. This could have gone on at least for another 2 or 3 hours, but I have to go. So
I love you, sirs. We're all on the same team, okay? We're all on the same team. We all want to win. Trust me, you're going to forget about this story in literally 60 days. I promise you that. It'll be something else. I love you all. Catch you soon.
Yeah, highest of stakes. Like Bud said, let's keep that close to our heart and mind, by the way. That's what I want to say, what my closing message is as well. Like, everybody wants the certainty to connect this to Richard for the sake of their greed, because we want that $1. Can we please stop doing that? Can we please stop doing that? I think it's a very dangerous game that we're playing by doing that. So I think we just need to be more mindful of the consequences of what's actually happening here. If this is truly the highest of stakes, we need to care for everybody that's involved with this in every way, shape, or form. So I'm going to leave on that. Everybody take care of yourselves and, yeah, try to chill out because this is psycho.
Love you, friends. Catches.